10 years ago, one of my friends cut me out of her life completely. This was someone I'd known for over 2 decades, and I didn't even get a breakup chat. She just disappeared. And I spiraled into a world of self-doubt, questioning everything about myself and our relationship in the hope that I could find a reason for this almighty rug pull. I didn't find a reason, though. I still haven't really, but I no longer care. And the story I'm about to share with you is why. By the way, my name's Hazel Gale. I'm a former therapist turned author and creator of the stress relief game Betwixt. And when my friend disappeared, I told my therapist about it. During one session, she leaned forward in her chair, fixed me with her wise owl gaze and said, "I think it's time I told you a story. There are only 3 colours in this world," she said. Green, orange, and yellow. And only when you are being fully, wholeheartedly and unapologetically yourself will you know the people who are green for you. Green understand you. They might share your passions, they might admire your principles, but most importantly, they will cheer you on until the end of time because you choose to be your unrestricted, authentic self, and they like that person. There's a catch, of course, and that's that when you dare to give up the temptation to censor yourself in order to fit in, you'll also expose, or highlight if you prefer, the people who aren't on your team. Orange have different passions, different values, different interests, different views, and they are not going to cheer you on. You don't have to hang around with orange, of course, why would you want to? But these people are inevitable when you choose to be green for yourself. A necessary evil, if you like. And then there's yellow. Yellow are the type of friends that you stay friends with just because you kind of think you should. Maybe you've known them a long time and you don't feel like you have a choice. Or maybe they come with some kind of perk, like they make things easier for you, offer status, or I don't know, they've got a chateau in the south of France. A yellow friend is the kind of friend that would invite you to a dinner party just to make up the numbers. Someone you would never turn to when feeling vulnerable because some part of you just knows they aren't the one to open up to. That friend who always manages to leave a faint but definitely nasty taste in your mouth whenever you air kiss them goodbye. And here's the thing, the only colour to get rid of is yellow. But this doesn't mean that you need to go around cutting people out of your life who fit this profile. Getting rid of yellow is not an act of culling. You do this by deciding to be your authentic self, by refusing to compromise yourself in order to fit in or just not to rock the boat. That decision is difficult and frightening and vulnerable, yes, but it is enormously empowering too. The more authentic you allow yourself to be, the greener your world will become. Because green people show up for you when you show up for yourself. And you need to remember that orange are important as well as inevitable. They test your resolve and they highlight your principles. No one can get on with everyone they meet unless they bend themselves to fit. So the fact that you just don't gel with some people is actually a good thing. It means that you're not compromising your true self. The only colour to get rid of is yellow. So I'm not saying it's easy. We fear orange because it's uncomfortable to be challenged and we hate not to be liked. But it is yellow who will break us, and they'll do it with a disgusting fake smile on their face. This is not because they're bad people though. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they are not our people. Ultimately, it's our own falseness that does the damage. In a yellow relationship, we don't dare to be fully ourselves because we're afraid that if we do, we'll find out that our friend is actually orange. So instead, we contort ourselves into a shape that isn't right for us. And the longer we stay in it, the further from ourselves we drift. And the more painful and unrewarding life will be. The only colour to get rid of is yellow. I really hope this helps. Hit follow for more, and if you'd like to take an epic adventure through a magical world in pursuit of mental wellness, then you can download Betwixt, the mental health game. It's a fantasy, text-based adventure app that combats stress and anxiety. Available on the iOS App Store and Google Play.